You ever heard the story of the old man and the sea snake? Well, neither had I until we came to Tanah Lot here in Bali. Now, there is a legend about this sea god and how he used venomous snakes to keep people from his temple. But today, you can actually go and see the banded sea krait and touch it for good luck. Highly venomous. Let's see what happens.
I love that we're about to go see a venomous snake from an old guy in a temple marketplace like this. Kind of feels like we're back in Chatuchak in Bangkok, Thailand. The shops everywhere, and yeah, I mean, I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, we've seen videos, but it doesn't seem like a place where you would find a guy petting venomous snakes.
Yeah, we're very skeptical as to whether or not there's going to be banded sea kraits in this cave with this old man. So the banded sea krait is one of the most deadly snakes in this area, and apparently people are just getting up close with them at this temple and literally touching them for good luck. Whoa, we are coming up on the entrance to the temple. This is cool. This is the least wild experience with an animal I think we've had on Brave Wilderness. This is one of the most popular tourist destinations in all of Bali. Around 500,000 people a year come to this spot to visit the temple. But hey, if this is what it takes to see the banded sea krait, sometimes you never know where you're going to find these animals. And this is the main temple out here on the rock. The water still looks pretty deep, but it's receding back, huh?
People are making it across. I mean, the snakes are on this side, so we've got access.
Well, let's go in there. That's where it says Holy Snake is at. Holy Snake, let's check it out. Basically like traversing through tide pools to get to this. A lot of other people in the tide pool as well. And this is natural banded sea krait habitat, believe it or not. All of these little nooks and crannies like this, if this was not full of tourists, we would be exploring this for sea kraits naturally. I remember a scene from way back in the days of Steve Irwin's episodes where he caught a bunch of banded sea kraits and he was in the water putting them on top of his head, and that just goes to show you how docile the species is. They are rear-fanged with a highly potent neurotoxic venom, but almost never bite. That's not to say that if you ever see a banded sea krait, you should just pick it up, because there are many sea snake species that can look like a banded krait that may be much more aggressive. If you get bitten by any sea snake because of that neurotoxic venom, you're gonna find yourself in some serious trouble. Holy snake. Holy snake, this is the cave and the old man that lives in the cave. All right, you wanna continue on with that camera?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna cut this camera. Let's see if we can go get me hands-on with a banded sea krait. Oh my gosh, it is a banded sea krait. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. Well, no doubt about it. That is a banded sea krait with a highly neurotoxic venom. A single bite from this animal becomes a medical emergency and a 99% chance that you are going to die. But here people are coming into the cave to touch this snake for good luck. It's shrouded in myth and lore, and it is absolutely fantastic. What a beautiful animal. Now, this is not a proper sea snake, but they do have a rudder-looking tail that helps them navigate in the ocean environment with ease. You may be thinking to yourself, Coyote, you're not even holding that snake by its head. These snakes are obviously very used to interacting with humans, and every single day, dozens, if not hundreds of tourists come in here. You're supposed to hold the snake or touch the snake and make a wish. Considering we're here in Bali looking for king cobras, that is the wish that I hope comes true, catching a king cobra over 10 feet in length. Well, we had to come here to the temple of the sea god to get up close with the highly venomous banded sea krait. But we did it. Still a wild snake, and it still counts to cap out this episode. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave, stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Wow, that was awesome.